So boys, it is time for the final DLC map from Black Ops 3 Awakening DLC. And it is the one that has probably been the most requested, that most people have been just amped and hyped for. The same goes for me, man. I said this in the latest video when I reviewed the Splash map, which I really enjoyed. Go check that out on the YouTube channel if you haven't. But I said this, that the favorite map that I had from the DLC so far is what we're looking at right now, which is SKYJACKED. And this is obviously a remake of the Black Ops 2 map, Hijacked, which was a big fan favorite among everybody, pretty much. I can't think of anybody that really disliked that map. The one problem that people seem to have with Hijacked, though, was that what I also talked about last time is that a map can be very linear. Obviously, when you have a boat, you don't really have that much room to work with. A boat is shaped the way a boat is shaped, and you can't really change too much about it. You're gonna have very straight edges, and, you know, whatever you do inside, obviously you can kind of mess around with that a little bit, but, you know, in terms of what you have to work with, you're kind of limited, right? But obviously with Black Ops 3, you have your thrusters. It means you can jump. It means you can jump pretty high, which means you can now jump up to the balconies, for instance, from the opposing sniper towers, sniper nest, or the balconies, whatever you want to call it, the upper floor of the boat, right? You have the kind of the oversight over B-dom, over the middle, and now you can actually jump up in those. And they've also opened up another entrance point to the lower deck. So the lower deck was obviously 2 ladders on each side. You would go down one ladder, run around, up 1 ladder, and that's it. Now they've added so you can actually, if you're running on the outside of the boat, you know that outside section where you can actually fall off and actually fall into water and die, where pretty much everybody tries to flank. And since everybody tries to flank, there is not really the greatest flanking route. But if you don't want to go through VDOM, it was the only choice. Now they've done so that you can actually jump down and into the lower deck instead of having to rush all the way out on that like catwalk to the end. So that is just making, once again, making for other entry points, making for other pass-throughs through the map, and it makes for more interesting and more fast-paced gameplay to me. So SKYJACKED is by far my favorite. Once again, I would love to show you better gameplay of me beasting on this map since it is my favorite, but since I'm a PC guy playing on the Xbox, or playing on the PS4 rather, with a controller, everybody out there would probably do way better than me with a controller. But nonetheless, this is my favorite map. This has it all. Really bringing back that old school feel of Black Ops 2. And obviously, I don't have a problem with them bringing in or kind of rehashing old maps. Whenever there's a DLC announced, you know, you will see a lot of comments saying, man, all they do now is just rehash the old maps. It's because the old maps work, man. It's because the old maps were fan favorites for a reason. You know, they brought back Dome from Modern Warfare 3 with... That was Black Ops 2, right? And that was a big hit. People love those type of maps, and I've never been one to be opposed to that. Obviously, with a DLC, you would want new content, but an old, renewed map, you know, that to me is still new content. I mean, I love Hijacked. This means I get to play Hijacked again. I am all for it. So in conclusion, SKYJACKED is my favorite map of the DLC. Overall, the DLC was terrific so far. I think you're gonna dig the maps. I really think you're gonna dig the maps. The only one I really didn't like was Rice, and that's obviously more of a middle to long range. There's a lot of middle to long range fights in that game, which, I mean, I'm not one to back down from those kind of fights. I mean, I just pick a class that, you know, favors that, such as a rifle class. ICR is probably gonna be really good on that map, or the KN-44. But I will always be more drawn towards close quarter battles. It speaks much to my playstyle, really fast paced. I like to get around the map as fast as possible, and with the thrusting capabilities of Black Ops 2, you know, you'll be able to kind of, you know, get up in buildings higher or get up in windows faster and just get places a lot more quicker. So I can't wait for you guys to try it out. Obviously, this is gonna go up on the 1st, on the 2nd, meaning tomorrow when this goes up. You will have the DLC at your disposal if you're on the PlayStation 4. Obviously, Xbox One, PC, we have to wait 1 month, which absolutely fucking blows. But this DLC is definitely one I'm going to buy on the PC because I cannot wait, dude. I cannot wait. Hopefully, you guys dug the video. If you found it entertaining or somewhat educational or helpful, give it a like rating if you enjoyed what you were watching just now, man. It would really help me out. Thank you so much. I will catch you guys in the next one. Until then, drive safe, take care of each other, and I'll catch you guys in the next one later. Bye-bye.